A late-night meeting between Chief Minister Eknath Shinde and his two deputy Chief Ministers Devendra, Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar in Maharashtra at a time when both the cabinet expansion as well as the portfolio allocation have been pending for quite a while. What's cooking Maharashtra politics with these late-night meetings and several rounds of talks? Let's get you the inside dope. Now, firstly, we are hearing that CM Eknath Shinde himself has been under tremendous pressure and duress from his own MLAs who have been waiting patiently for more than a year for the much-promised cabinet expansion. The cabinet expansion which happened but which got only NCP's 9 top leaders on board as cabinet ministers, and all those who were waiting from the Eknath Shinde camp had to make do with that decision. So while pressure on Eknath Shinde mounts for that much awaited and much promised cabinet expansion, what is taking longer currently is the discussion on portfolio allocation. Now remember, Ajit Pawar has minced no words while coming with the BJP and the Shinde faction that when he comes in, the group will expect that meaty portfolios will be given to them. Whether Ajit Pawar, who's already the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra currently, will get the revenue portfolio is something that is being discussed right now. He was also keen on the finance portfolio, something which seems to have been shot down after several reservations by the Eknath Shinde camp. Now, even in the new cabinet expansion that is expected to happen in the coming 2 days or so, we learn that there is a 50-50 formula which will be adhered to, while Eknath Shinde's party will get 50%, that is 5 of the cabinet berths. BJP will also get 5. With respect to portfolio allocation, now that is where the whole mess lies, because while the NCP has been bargaining really hard for some of the top portfolios for some of its major leaders, may it be Chhagan Bhujbal, may it be Dilip Valse Patil, we are also learning that there is counter pressure from within the Shinde faction to make sure that when the portfolio allocation is done, not many meaty portfolios are given away. What is also adding to the delay is the fact that there are speculations on whether some of the sitting ministers will have to part with their important portfolios at such a time. There is quite some reservation with respect to that as well, and several rounds of talks have been taking place to allay the fears in the minds of the MLAs. With all these factors going on, the delay in cabinet expansion as well as portfolio allocation continues in Maharashtra days after the cabinet expansion in which all the 9 NCP leaders were sworn in as Maharashtra ministers. We were told at that time that the portfolio allocation will not take over 24 hours. It has been close to 5 days since that time, and yet we have seen that the portfolio allocation has not taken place. With the monsoon session of Maharashtra Assembly starting from the 17th of July, how long does the government really have to take all these calls is something that remains to be seen, even as all the 3 leaders continue to face pressure from within their own parties.